say hey, like hey.
What's happening?
What's happening?
Y'all remember that? That was rerun.
That was rerun, right? Hey. Welcome back to That's Just Lola. And they said I was boring the first part of the show. And I do understand that because I'm not feeling well, particularly, that I was boring. But I'm about to pump it up. I'm going to get it like hype, crunk. That's what the kids say.
Don't get crunk.
Can get crunk. I don't really know what that means. But I'm going to do something. Let me get it together. So, what's trending in the world? I heard that our girl, Tamar superstar Braxton, got cut from The View. What's up with that?
Listen, I don't know. All I know is someone told me, and
I can Google it.
that she's no longer on there.
Okay.
That I don't know what happened. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if it's a situation where, what was said was
not The View, The Real.
The Real. What'd you say? The View?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. What was said was that. That she wasn't getting along with the audience. But I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure if that's 100%, because then she kind of tweeted or said something about how you think you can trust people you think that are your friends, and you find out differently. They're either not your friends, or you couldn't trust them, or you thought you could trust them.
But let me tell you what it says online.
Okay, yeah, tell me what it says online.
On-set tantrums, pissing off sponsors, and aggressive eye rolling.
She do that though. She do that.
And mouth smacking, indicative of
do
behavior
that.
African American women have worked years to overcome. Ooh, the real reasons that Tamar Braxton was fired from the show. So because she was acting like a for real sister. That's what they trying to say.
Yeah.
That's why they canned her.
Yeah, I guess so.
Kind of jacked up. How are you gonna do that?
And so, you know what? That kind of does. Perhaps what she was saying about thinking that you know who your friends are, but they're not. I mean, because you never know. It sounds catty to me. I mean, talking about this is what women have been trying to get away from. You can't get away from being yourself.
She was becoming unbearable to work with. That's what it says, allegedly. Let me say allegedly, because Tamar, I don't want you messing with me. So I guess she was, but I mean, I would think
she was the realest one on the show. Excuse me, I just belched.
Damn. Okay. So,
you gotta let folks know.
I guess we the real now. So
no, but for real.
No, nobody knew you belched. So, but anyway, okay. I didn't know, but now I do, and so do you.
Sorry.
So
we're real here.
Tamar got fired, and I feel bad for her, not financially though, because she's straight. Vince got her faded.
Bad for her, but if this was something that you wanted to do, then I feel bad. And I wouldn't imagine, why would you be on the show if you didn't want to be on the show?
Well, I think she had to have been warned at some point that she needed to tone it down.
Yeah, she probably was. She probably was. Okay. She probably was. She probably was warned at some point, because, nothing just comes right out the blue like that, usually. Nothing like that just comes right out the blue.
I think it's crazy, though. Because what I just pulled up, I don't know, this might be a smut online something and not be real, but just to say that it was because of those things, I would think that some of those things was the reason why they had her on there in the first place.
Exactly, because when the show first came on, those were my thoughts. I was like, they must have her on here because of the type of person her character as a person.
She'll pop off and say anything.
She says anything, any kind of
to
way.
anybody, anywhere.
Whatever,
she don't care. But apparently they didn't like that. Excessive eye rolling and mouth smacking, because nobody can do that like a sister. Understand? Can't nobody do that like a sister. Y'all can't do that like that like us.
I'm not even sure I can do it.
Yes, you can. Can you roll your eyes though? Come on. Well, I must be sick. I can't roll my eyes.
I can roll my eyes. Listen, who can roll their eyes the best?
I think I might look like I'm going cross-eyed.
We need an eye rolling contest. That's what we're going to do.
Eye rolling contest.
We have an eye rolling and smacking contest.
Anyway, Tamar, look here, right? I'm so sorry that they fired you, because you really were the real on the real. Some of them other broads, I don't even know who they are for real.
Listen,
how they fire you and not fire Lonnie, huh?
Really? Oh, I wasn't going to pick on you, Lonnie. Lonnie, I wasn't going to pick on you, girl. I'm going to tell you who I was going to pick on, though.
Who?
The little Asian and the little Spanish. Listen, I don't mean nothing, no harm. I didn't know who y'all were before I saw the show.
I still don't know who they are.
you know.
But you know the real.
But it's good.
The real is for millennials. The real is not really for us.
No, it wasn't for. It's not.
What
for
are
us.
we? We're not. What you call them people? We're not.
I think we're Generation Y, right?
Would that mean
No, we're Generation X.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because my whole thing about Generation Y is Y.
Oh, that's our kids.
Yes.
That's like my 20-something-year-old.
Yes.
Okay. And then, so it's the baby boomers, then Generation X, then the millennials, then Generation Y. Yeah, because the millennials are them 30-something-year-olds who don't give a damn about nothing. We won't talk about y'all. But there's enough videos about y'all. Not giving y'all no more holla. So,
yeah.
But yes, it's them.
I think that's who. That's
except for you, Casey. You're an exception. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know who Casey is, but you're an exception.
You're an exception. You're not the typical millennial.
Oh, okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. No,
Great.
he's not. He's not typical millennial. But anyway, let's get on to something else. So, what else is trending in the world?
I don't know. We need some ideas here, guys. We need you to
No, we don't. We're just gonna look and see what's trending.
What you want to talk about, so that we know. We want to get you where your heart is.
But I tell you what. So we said Tamar Braxton was trending, and then also, well, this is what I want to talk about a little bit. Just a teeny tiny little bit. And this is real off the cuff. I'm gonna get in trouble because nobody knows we're getting ready to talk about this. So,
oh God, I'm a little scared.
No, don't be scared. So I just finished having a conversation with somebody yesterday about relationships.
Okay, relationships are always good.
Okay, and
yes.
Women in relationships
with men.
Yeah, well, whoever. So when you get to a certain point at this age, I think you can relate to this. Maybe I really shouldn't start this to the next segment, but we'll carry it over because I know there's a lot to talk about when it comes to this. I have a friend who is seeing somebody, and they're in their 50s.
The person they're seeing?
Both of them.
Okay.
And so she seems to be a little extra about trying to make sure that this relationship works. He is cool. He loves being around her, trying to see where they fall. Okay. But she want to go full steam ahead, right? So my thing is this. For me, at this particular age, you got to learn how to be okay with you.
Yeah, you really do.
You got to learn how to be peaceful and happy with you. And if somebody else comes around, if you're a man and it's a woman, if you're a woman and it's a man, if it's you a woman and it's a woman, and you're a man, it's a man. I don't care what the situation is. You can't be looking for somebody else to make you happy. It just does not work like that.
It doesn't.
You got to be able to be self-fulfilled. Not saying that you don't need anybody else.
Yes.
But I'm so grateful for being in a space right this minute for myself. And I think it's going to last for a while. Where I don't really need to have somebody else breathing around me. I don't need it. Regularly. Every now and again, breathing hard maybe. But on a regular basis, I don't really need to have anybody breathing around me in my space like that. And I think it's the first time in my life that I don't really feel like it's air.
What do you mean?
It's not necessary.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's not.
And I'm okay without it. And it's not, because I know in the past I've been looking for it, waiting for it. Where he at?
Right.
Is you him? Right? And all of that.
All the fantasizing you do.
Yeah, all of that. Is that you? Is it him? Are we going to have 18 children? Whatever.
Oh my God.
I'm joking. I never wanted 18. I wanted 4, but never wanted 18.
Fantasy.
But
it really
it was an exaggeration, y'all. Nobody wants 18. Well, maybe some people do.
Some people.
But I didn't want 18 kids. But I just want to say to my ladies and my men too, the best relationship on the planet is the one that you develop with yourself.
The one you develop with yourself, most definitely.
You gotta be able to be cool as shit with you.
Yeah.
Withstanding anywhere. Date you.
Take you out and buy you something nice and
pretty.
Take yourself to the lunch. You sit at the bar and have a lunch by yourself.
Just chill.
Just go and do you. Do something that you want to do. Because you don't have to worry about what it is that this other person wants to do. What is it that you feel like doing today, right now?
Real talk. What is it that you... And look, I went on this trip to New York, And I was the only, until my girl Callie got there, I was the only woman in a crew of all men sharing one residence. Okay? If I had been dating somebody, I would have had to pacify, placate, deal with him and his paranoia
about what's going
on in the house the whole time I was going. I cannot tell you the freedom. That's why I said freedom that I felt.
FREA.
TUM. Freedom. That I felt.
Accent.
Right. Not having to be bothered with that. And I'm saying that might sound like, oh, you know, she don't wish, she don't want, she ain't hating. I love. But it just was, that's all I kept saying all week was, this is so cool that I'm like, I don't have to split my enjoyment of my experience that I'm having. My first real being submerged into doing a production, right? You know, producing something, being in it, you know, appearing in it. I didn't have to stop, worry, am I working too late? Am I getting up too early? Did I forget to call this man? And is he feeling neglected? Is he worrying whether or not I'm locked up in the bathroom or something? I didn't have to do none of that. I got to just do me. And I got to just have a good time. And I mean, ladies, you got to get that you have to begin to experience your life in that way. I feel like I have shafted myself for my whole adult life. I do.
Yeah.
I feel like I missed a lot of moments that could have been huge for me and could have been so unbelievably fulfilling if I had just allowed myself to enjoy those moments just for me.
You. Yeah, without being afraid that if I do this, I'm going to get so comfortable and so lost and I'll be to the point where I don't want to be around anybody. No, because at the right time, that'll happen. And when you need that, that'll happen. We're not knocking relationships or anything like that. I mean, I'm in a relationship, so I'm definitely not knocking relationships. But yet at the same time, I know that it's important to enjoy your freedom, your time where it's just you.
To get to know you. I watched the movie, what was it? Before I left, I watched How to Be Single.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about that.
Yeah, with all the little girls.
All women you know.
All women should watch this movie. First of all, it peeps you to what guys are thinking because they ain't thinking what you thinking. And they not wrong for not thinking what you thinking because they guys. Women, stop trying to make dudes into girls with penises.
Oh my God, because then you have another problem. Yes.
Guy is a guy. He not going to think the way you think. Stop wishing he was and anyway, you wouldn't want him anyway if he did.
Not if you want a man.
Yeah, you wouldn't want him anyway. But this movie was really good because it showed how absolutely callous, because we call it callous, they can be when they're over it. When they over you, when he is over you, or when he's on to something else, or when he's not trying to get into you. One of the scenes in the movie, the dude took some tools and turned off the water to the sink in his kitchen and in his bathroom. Hello. So that the girl would not try to stay in the house because she had nothing to drink. He had a cooler on the side of his bed that had all kind of water and juice and stuff, but it looked like a night table. But he wouldn't get a girl nothing to drink. He was trying to, because you know, after you finish romping around, you thirsty. You want something to drink. So, can I have some water?
Damn, he wouldn't even give you nothing to drink.
The water don't work. You gotta go. You gotta go. That's how they doing us, okay? Not saying everybody, just saying, be aware of the fact that is part of the mentality. That a lot of the stuff that they do, they're not consciously planning to do, but they're doing it because it's part of their makeup. If they're not trying to be bothered with you, it's been done a million times. Act like a woman, think like a man. He's just not that into you. And now How to Be Single. They keep telling us, but we just not listening because we still trying to make him into a us. And you know, and relate to the way that we think. Get excited about, I hate to say it, but I think I've started to behave a little bit like them. Well, and not in a negative way, but just in a way that I'm putting me first.
Maybe you're thinking like a man.
But I can act like a woman.
But in acting like a woman. So, I never read that book or even saw the movie, to be completely honest with you.
I think that I think that there's a lot to be said for it. You ladies, you gotta put yourself first, and you have to acknowledge that a lot of times when they're doing things, they're not trying to be mean to you. They're putting themselves first. They're putting their agenda first. They're putting their needs first. And guess what? When you're single, if you're not married to somebody, that's exactly what the hell you need
should
to be
be
doing. Okay? So it's not selfish. We're taught to nurture and love and take care. I'm not nobody's mama, so I don't have to take care of anybody. My child is grown.
Right.
So I don't have to do. Yeah,
mama,
I'm somebody's mama, but I'm not a little child's mama. So it's not my job to pet up, to nurture. If you not mine, if we ain't committed, if we ain't make that decision, you can cook your own food when we get up. How about that? I said it.
See what happens when you date.
You can cook your own food. Me not making you no breakfast in the morning. Matter of fact, you should probably make me breakfast.
You should probably leave.
Because I work hard.
Could you just go?
You guys, we getting ready to wrap this part up. We'll be back in a minute with some more trending topics on That's Just Lola. Be right back.